Zakir Naik over there. Back to you, Ria.
All right, thanks, Pia, for that. Moving on, some other news coming in. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is likely to visit Thailand from 2nd to 4th April to attend the 6th BIMSTEC Summit in Bangkok. This will be his second visit to Thailand following his 2019 trip to the Asian summits, where he was accompanied by External Affairs Minister S. Shankar. BIMSTEC serves as a vehicle for regional engagement for an open, peaceful, prosperous and resilient Bay of Bengal region. Under Thailand's chairmanship, BIMSTEC aims to achieve a prosperous, resilient and open region known as Pro-BIMSTEC by 2030. The summit will focus on key deliverables including the BIMSTEC Bangkok Vision 2030, the report of the Eminent Persons Group on the future direction of the BIMSTEC, and the BIMSTEC Summit Declaration. The summit is a crucial aspect of India's Act East policy, as the BIMSTEC region encompasses over 1.7 billion people and has a combined GDP of USD 4.7 trillion. Let's understand more about what we can expect from the summit this year. Listen in to what Secretary General of BIMSTEC, Indra Mani Pandey, has to say.
The summit, which is just 10 days away, will be an important summit. It's first in-person summit after the Kathmandu summit in 2018, because the summit in Colombo was a virtual summit. Apart from adopting the declaration of the summit, the leaders are also going to adopt a vision for BIMSTEC called BIMSTEC Vision 2030. That will pave the road for future cooperation among the BIMSTEC member states. We had our charter coming into force last year in May. Now our leaders are going to adopt what we call rules of procedure for our organization. So that will be a very important decision by our leaders. Similarly, we had an eminent persons group working last year, and they have submitted their report to the foreign ministers. Now our leaders are going to adopt that report of the eminent persons group. Here I would like to mention that we have already started implementing that report even before it has been adopted by our leaders. There will be a signing ceremony for some memorandum of understanding between BIMSTEC and its partners. Also, we are expecting that there will be a ceremony for signing of the agreement on maritime transport cooperation. And there is also a plan for virtual inauguration of the BIMSTEC Energy Center, which has already been set up and is going to be operational soon. The global economic challenges do impact on all our member states, and our member states take steps to deal with those challenges. However, they believe that regional cooperation can help them in dealing with those challenges in its own way. BIMSTEC has a very comprehensive agenda. We have 15 sectors and subsectors of cooperation on our agenda, and they cover most of the sustainable development goals. So if we are able to expand cooperation under our various agenda items, it will help our member states realize their sustainable development goal, and directly and indirectly it will enable them to deal with the challenges that they face, whether they are economic challenges or.
The BIMSTEC Summit will bring together leaders from Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Myanmar, Nepal, Sri Lanka and Thailand. While both Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Bangladesh Chief Advisor Mohammad Yunus are expected to attend, the likelihood of a formal meeting between them remains uncertain. The Ministry of External Affairs stated that it has no update on the meeting between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Mohammad Yunus on the sidelines of the upcoming BIMSTEC Summit. This comes after Bangladesh has formally requested a bilateral meeting. And relations between India and Bangladesh have been strained lately with issues like border disputes, water sharing and trade agreements. However, earlier in February, External Affairs Minister S. Shankar met with Bangladesh Foreign Affairs Advisor Hussain on the sidelines of the Indian Ocean Conference in Oman. Listen in to what Randhir Jaiswal has to say on this.
On the meeting that you asked, bilateral meeting, I don't have any update to share at this point in time. On the meeting that you asked, bilateral meeting, I don't have any update to share at this point.
We have with us Major General Sudhakarji, defense expert, joining us on the telecast. Major General Sudhakarji, thank you so much for joining us on the telecast. We're seeing now that when the BIMSTEC Summit is set to take place, there's a it's not certain whether Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be meeting with Mohammad Yunus. Do you think there's a possibility that Prime Minister would be snubbing him?
Riya, good morning. Thank you for getting me on the phone up. And good question. And it's a predicament for India, given the kind of geopolitical churn the world is going through, and the immediate neighborhood, the profile of immediate neighborhood is assuming around India. Be that as it may, my personal comments are, you see, if you examine the issue in a systematic, in a scientific manner, I personally feel Mr. Yunus has got no locus standi. It's no point talking to a person who's not elected representative of the people. He has been planted there by the deep state of America. It's a well-known fact. So therefore, there is no point in talking to him. However, prudence should lie. No matter who's there in chair, like it happened in Myanmar, we lost a couple of years. And thereafter, we spoke to the military junta there and the Tatmadaw. So whoever it may be, there is no harm in speaking to the person who's in authority. There is no harm engaging with them. But while doing so, it has to be on the terms of India, on India's national interest. And we must make it very blatant and very blunt when talking to Yunus that stop all this drama and give a red line. Red line have been crossed a number of times. If it doesn't stop, then the merry hell is going to play against Bangladesh. He should be prepared to face that consequence. And the cost of such thing will be very prohibitive for Yunus. He, in any case, is going to lose his chair. So it is always better to caution the likely victim or the potential victim in such kind of dialogues or engagement. Last but not the least, also he should be told. He should be told, as far as India is concerned, we'll continue to extend the philosophy of dialogue and diplomacy. But dialogue and diplomacy also has got a limit. Beyond that limit, it cannot be stretched, because if you stretch it too far, then it will snap. So the snap point has come. We are left with no option but to apply our hard power in order to give a lesson, lasting lesson to Bangladesh. If they do not stop all this drama that is going on with ISI of Pakistan, I am told ISIS has come. Hamas representatives are also floating around. Their flags are seen there. And likewise, he is unnecessarily stoking fire in promoting Islamic radicalization in Bangladesh, thereby endangering the security situation in the subcontinent. And thereby also put Bangladesh, give it a timeline by so-and-so. If they don't stop these things, then they should be prepared to face the consequences. Back to you, Riya.
All right, Major General Sudhakarji, thank you so much for joining.